Good morning, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK, coming to you from Lincolnshire in the UK. It's very early in the morning and very grey and overcast, but that could just be that the sun isn't up yet, so I hope it's nicer weather where you are, or I hope you're nice and warm and safe and dry anyway. So today I'm going to just do a quick mop up of some of the bits I've got lying around on my desk from the Christmas Botanicals junk journal that I'm making. Yep, so I'm still in the middle of making it. I'm still putting pockets and things like that in, but I just want to clear up some of my desk was getting a bit untidy, and I've got all sorts of bits of scraps and little bits from making clusters, little embellishments and bits and pieces kicking around that I'd like to get cleaned up. Okay, so I'm just going to make a real simple masterboard today. So I found a bit of old scrapbooking paper, sorry about that, which is it's kind of summertime really on there, isn't it? It's not really thick, but it's thick enough, you know, to just cut up and use as tags without backing. So I'm thinking that might be good enough to write on. I can always put small writing spaces on it when I cut it up into whatever I'm going to use it into. So let's use this up. You can see it's not quite cut straight, but it will be cut straight on the guillotine when I'm done. I'll have a straight edge at the top, I think. Yeah, so just some nice easy crafting, nothing that you haven't seen me do before if you've been with me. If you haven't, if it's your first video with me, hello, you're very welcome. It's lovely to have you here, and of course if you have been with me, you're also very welcome, and thank you so much for coming back. So I've got some really old book page here, just 2 pages as you can see. It's quite fragile, I think. Yeah, it will cover, it won't show through there. So oops, I don't move that too far, but make sure I'm in camera for you. Yep, there we go. So I'll try not to drag it towards me as I'm doing it. So like I say, I've just got this little tray of bits and pieces which you know, I'll use to fill in little pieces or create interesting spots on the top of it. I've got the book page. I think I showed you these, which are all the bits from the actual kit, the Botanical Christmas kit by Nanine at Collage Type, or some of her other Christmas papers, generic Christmas papers that I've just downloaded. I knew I had some music, so I've got a little piece of music, not a lot there, but it'd be nice to get it used up. Tiny piece of straw paper, and all these plain-ish pieces. Yeah, that looks like it might be from the kit, so let's try and use some of those. Again, I'd like to use some of these little bits up as well if I get a chance, you know, to fill pieces in. We'll see. I might even get this done on a glue page. We'll see how time goes. Yep, so let's start with some of this. What am I going to glue on? I've got glue. Oh, I've got that as well, which I haven't shown you. Well, I've shown you it, but I didn't show you that I had it here with me on that Christmas Eve. Yeah, I've got glue pages, so we'll start with some of this book page. I was going to say I'm going to tear some of that corner off, but I don't think I will, because I trimmed the edges. I'm going to put a real big piece down. Oops, there's the dog. Of course, first time I've heard him, because I've turned the camera on. Yeah, but by the time it's trimmed, and I do want a little bit of oh, shush. I do want a little bit of plain here and there. Don't want it too full on. Well, I'll try. Full on is my natural set. I'll try and move my glue paper a bit closer, just in case watching some gluing is your thing. Hopefully you won't go on for too much longer. I'm guessing maybe somebody's gone past that you can see, a dog. It's bizarre, isn't it? Got that black line on there, I don't know what that is. Yeah, perhaps a dog going for a walk or something. Yeah, so I don't know when you'll be watching this video. I am doing a couple up in advance, so obviously the funeral and the day after, hopefully I'll have videos made ready to go. something for you to watch. But I don't know exactly what day it is, so it may all be over with now. I don't know. What do I do with the rest of that? Some music. Yeah, I think I've said to you before that when you're collaging, a little bit of paper goes a long, long way. And I'm looking at how much of the... I'm going to do the same again there. I'm going to leave all that white on. It's going to get overlapped. Yeah, I'm looking at the size of the sheet that I'm actually collaging on and how many papers I've got here, and I'm thinking barely going to touch the surface of it. So I might see when I've done this one if there's another one lying around that I can cover. Maybe one of these pages that I'm gluing on, maybe if I don't fold it over. We'll see. Anyway, let's concentrate on the job in hand at the moment. So I'm going to make a little pile of things that I've already used, so that I'm not constantly searching through them, and then I can go back for them if I want. Okay, so they're the kind of big plain pieces, right. I want to use some of the tiny pieces up. No, sorry, I'm sorry you can't see. I'm just trying to pick papers up that don't want to be picked up. So I definitely want to use these 4 little pieces up. And on this, can you see this? Yeah, there's some little tiny strips there. I'd like to get a couple of those at least used up. I might be able to stick some of that vellum on the top of it. Small straw papers. Oh yeah, look, some music pieces here. Anything else? Yeah, little bits, look, that I've cut up that should really have gone in the bin. Is that it? That's another piece of that. Right, okay, so yeah, it's hard looking at that fussy background, isn't it? So shall we have another piece of, see if I can get the top across there somewhere like that. Big piece of plainish, and then we'll start filling in with some of the more colourful pieces. Yeah, there's a few car doors and things. I guess people are getting up and going to work by sounds of it. Oops. I was making a good banging on the table then. That shows you how hard I'm hitting the glue stick, doesn't it? Right, let's go with some little... That's a nice piece. It's from the kit, and it looks like a piece of ledger or something like that. It's got a nice square corner, and I'm not going to tear and ink it. We're just going for using it up today. Yep. Let's have some red pieces in then. Now, obviously if they've got white showing, I'm going to ink them, but that's all. And I don't mind the straight lines at all. Obviously some of this is going to be covered anyway, but let's get some pieces down. I have to say this is enjoyable crafting. I'm sure you all know by now. I love sticking bits of paper down. Is there anybody out there, I'd be interested to know, who really doesn't like collaging? I think it might be my most favourite of everything. Well, that end's going to be covered anyway, look. Yuck, how sticky. Now I'm sticky. Right, let's put some colour in this bottom corner, or yeah, it's going to get chopped off maybe, isn't it? So let's put something down I'm not too precious about. So if it ends up, yeah, it's been glued on, if it ends up being chopped mostly, I'm not too sad about it. There we go. And I feel like we need some green over here. And that's got a wrinkled edge, so I might just ever so lightly, not wrinkled, ripped, ever so lightly ink it. I'm going to cough, I'm sorry. Let's just have a drink of my tea. Oops, I'm still pressing hard on that glue. Stop. It's lovely, I love that green. Couldn't tell if that's a piece from the kit or a piece from the Christmas papers, but I'm loving it. So, quite like that on there, but don't know where yet. So let's decide about some of these other pieces. A piece of red here that has been inked, so it's been ready for something and not been used. Oops, and it's alive. Am I going straight up again? Yeah, why not? Still haven't decided about you yet, have I? I think this the colour of the background paper is throwing me off a little bit. Right, let's have some of these papers in then, which are the kit papers, mostly that I've cut off from the, well, there's a smallish piece, cut off from the you know, the pages of the actual, that feels thick like it's card. I'm loving this birdie. I think we're going to have him on somewhere. Let's see if I can fussy tear him a bit and put him on this text. Oh, just pulled a bit of his head off. Not an awful lot. What does that say? Don't know. I don't know. Oh, I really have got a frog in my throat this morning. Obviously he's going to have to be inked because he's got white bits all over him. Yeah, it's a lovely image. I like this. This image is in the book on the pages, I think. Pretty sure it is. It's in there somewhere anyway in the... yeah, if I don't put him too far down, he's definitely going to be caught on there. Not the book, what is it? The journal, yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a page in the journal with him on, and if not, there's definitely a piece of ephemera with him on. Now, where was that long piece? I was thinking it across there, wasn't I? Right way up. Just so it kind of connects all those pieces. Right, this one. Yeah, wants to be over here. Yeah. Just so I separate it from that other green. Yep, I like it there. So sometimes collagen oh, collaging, I could do with some collagen, but we won't go there. Sometimes you have to think about it a lot, I find, and sometimes it just comes easy. And I'm thinking that's maybe down to the papers, could be down to how you're feeling at that point in time. I nearly said etc. and I stopped myself there. Yeah, but these are just going down so easy. Right, shall we have a piece of plain coffee dyed? We're very square, aren't we? No, I don't dislike the square, I just don't want it to look too much like a grid, so I'm just going to put a piece of torn, I think. Yeah, nibbled might be a better description, just because I've got gluey fingers now. So that's a nice side. Let's have that side. Not too much because I don't want it to look overly inked. kind of wanted it down here, didn't I, over that green? I didn't want something under it. What do we want under it? We get rid of some bits that are kicking about, that I'm not keeping. There aren't many, so there's those bits of, yeah, these music were a bit lighter, weren't they? Come over. Are we going to fit in there? You are, I think. Oh no, don't, I'm going to sneeze now. I'm running the whole gamut this morning. I am. Excuse me. Well, something's tickling me, obviously, nose and throat. I hope I'm not going to get a cold. I've got my flu jab booked in about 8 days' time, I think it is, something like that. And I had to put it back a week because of the funeral. I'm just hoping and praying I don't get sick between now and then, because that would just be a sod's law, wouldn't it? I've put the wrong piece down. Sorry, I've glued the wrong piece, I should say. I haven't put it down yet. Is that where I was going? Can't remember. I'm sure you know, but I can't remember. Is that what I was doing? It's not far over, is it? It's not far enough over. Oh no, not quite. I wonder if it'll go over any more. Oh yeah, I think it will. It must have fit, otherwise I wouldn't have done it in the first place, unless I wasn't looking properly. Yes, it does, that's it. What's going on here, so that can go on there. A bit more of the paper. Yes, piece of mistletoe. Put him up there, don't we? Yeah, I'm not sure that is where I want it now, to be honest. So I've got those two pieces for somewhere. What is that? Don't think that's going to go, but we'll keep it and see, in the spirit of hoarding. These little bits I was thinking of putting on top, to be fair. It's quite nice on there though, isn't it? And I am just, to ring the changes, because it's kind of a pail on a pail, I'm just going to ink this one bit all the way around, even though it's square. Right, what did I say there? Yep. So, I hope you're all well. I haven't said that to you yet, have I? Getting some crafting in. I'm looking forward to getting back to, you know, some sort of normality around here, and quite a lot. Let's go for some red. I've got a lot of green going on, haven't I? I've just got one piece of red here in the middle. Yeah, and I'm going to make it torn again. Yeah, and on top of the crafting, you lovely people keep saying to me, don't worry about the videos and what have you, but I have to say this is my happy place. I remember Tanya at Tatty Treasures lost her mum recently. It's really hit her hard. I remember Tanya saying actually it's not a chore, it's, you know, a place where your mind can just rest easy for a little while, and unfortunately I know exactly what she means now. So you know, I'm not doing it because I've got to. Thank you guys, I promise you I'm not. I am doing it because I want to. It's not escapism exactly. It's just yeah, it's just a nice place for your mind to think about something else for a while. From all the officialdom, I think that's probably the thing at the minute. All the official stuff just goes on and on and on. The grief as a family, you know, we've been through before, and we kind of know what we're doing. We're all helping each other along. We're all doing okay. Obviously, the funeral will change things, no doubt, bring things up again. But for now, right, what do I want in the middle there? I've got a bit of a calendar here. We've got December the 1st on it. I mean, it'll probably get, and it's coffee dyed. It will probably get, couldn't have made that any smaller if I'd tried. Could get covered over, I guess. Yeah, I like that. It's another piece down. And whichever little piece pokes through. Does that look a bit like Africa at the bottom? You know, if a little piece is poking through, that's a little piece of interest poking through, isn't it? What's that there? I don't know. Looks like a calendar. So I'm putting it exactly where I was going to put that other strip, but that's the way it goes. I'm determined to have this strip on. And I can't tell which way up it goes. I don't dislike it there. Yep, that's its home. We found it. So much as I try not to make them too fussy, obviously it's fussy because I love the papers, but you know, you have to remember when it's cut up it loses some of its fussiness, and it is a Christmas after all. It's meant to be fussy. I mean, even that floral bit in the middle don't look too bad, does it? So let's have some tape measure now. Yes, I definitely want a tear ruler for Christmas. I think that's going to be my, because I'd like the We Are Memory Keepers, which come in a set. I think you have to buy 3 at once, and they're fairly pricey. They're not just a treat yourself price, not on my budget anyway. So I was just thinking, if I had one there, that's what I would have used for that. Just covering that white bit up in the middle. The stark white bit, that's it. I love this tape measure, I really do. Yes, perfect. Right, so let's have something under it, because I don't particularly want to cover it up. It's so nice. So like I say at the beginning, I've still got tons of paper here. I could probably make another 5 of these before it looked like I'd made a dent, just collecting some of it up together, because there's so much. That is something else altogether. That's it, collecting the bigger pieces up again. Whoops, now let's put it in my tea. Yes, I kind of want a piece down there. We haven't had any straw paper, have we? That might lead a bit of, lead or lend even. A little bit of something different. It's a very tiny piece anyway, but I didn't want it square all over. Where are we going with this? Right, one goes up there, that's your train, you can hear. Yep, I just want a tiny little thing under there. Would be nice to use that piece of music up. What do you think? No. We think no. Bit lighter coffee dyed. Although we've got that light stuff there, haven't we? No. think I'll just leave it. Of course I've got to ink my straw paper. I'm going to stick a label or something over it, or a piece of embellishment, for the sake of putting another piece down, just for the sake of it. Nothing there that I really was grabbing me. Okay, that was there, wasn't it? Yep. Yeah, look, it's the tiniest piece. That one's going up there. Let's put these in the bin. Oops. Yep. And what shall we have for the from the tray on it? I just want to put, obviously it's quite fussy, so it doesn't need much. I was trying, my idea was to come on, make a plainish one, and yeah, you know, put some of these fancy bits on it, which I haven't done. But I'll see if I can just get one or two on. Might even bring it down a little bit, we'll see. Especially the labels, get a few of these labels on here and there. Yeah, just a bit of white space for your eye to live on. Live on? No. Rest on. No. Oh, December. No, it's not. It's making it fancy, I know. But I want it on. Have it down there. I'm going to out glitter it because it's this Edith Holden page. It's not exactly waxy, but it feels a little bit. It's very strong paper, and it'll just grab it quick rather than me waiting for the glue stick to dry. So where are we going? There. Just hope I don't cut through it, but if I do, I do. Was there anything else on here that I really wanted? I wanted to get a piece of this on really, but oh, it's nice on there, isn't it? Yeah, so we're going for it now. Vellum, that's what I was trying to say. So this is my thinner vellum that I printed on. Excuse me. Yeah, I like that over that book page. Oh, I definitely need to do something with the vellum and book page. Yes, I like it. Okay, so I have got here one small piece, which will make two nice tags, I think. I'm just going to do them separate because I just liked what I saw with that vellum and that book page, so I am going to very quickly, because I'm all but done. Oh dear, stuck them down. Get off. That's me trying to rush now. Everything's sticking to me. I'm going to go in that bottom corner, I think. Got to have some of this vellum on here. It's gorgeous. So, yeah, bottom corner, and yeah, I liked that tape on it. That was nice. Just bring that white in the middle down. That edge is going to be off. Don't want all that. Yep, that's better. On there. This will show you just how quick you can make a collage tag. We're literally talking minutes. Yep. Have a little piece of the paper, nothing too. Family record. No, not something that way. So a piece of that. Oh, I wish I'd lifted that up now. So it's, there we go. Oh, yep, there we go, piece of that. Oh, I do hope that that has been on camera. I apologise profusely if it hasn't. I just got too excited and wanted it down. It's like a piece of mistletoe under there. And just trim this down while I think what I want on that last bit. Where is it? It's there. So I won't trim it until I've got something on it. Oh, don't lose that. Too busy even to put my rubbish in the bin, look. Yes, I just want a strip of something down there. Piece of this. Yeah, a piece of this. There we go. Whoops. Stuck the front as well as the back. Oh dear. Wasn't quite big enough. Right. And again, in the spirit of just throwing it down, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 2, if not 3 pieces on it. Cover that, and I love it. Oh yeah, love it over that book page, look. It's gorgeous. And I love these red berry bits. So put these down here. Oops. Just there. Should we have a bit on the top or not? Tiny little bit. Oops. Yeah, it does glue well, this thinner vellum, that is for sure. Okay, let's cut that off. Sorry guys, it probably was out of camera again there. I've got something sticking up somewhere. Let's get rid of this now, because it's got all sorts on it. There we go. Yeah, you're not quite stuck down. Did you in too much of a rush? Yeah, so obviously I will straighten that out on the guillotine. Oh, I love that vellum on it though. Yeah, definitely going to do some more vellum on book page. Certainly am. Just spotted that there, look. Oh yeah, it was meant to be. I will be done in a minute, I promise. So if you've enjoyed watching me do this, give me a thumbs up. If you want to chat to me in the comments, I will get to you. Obviously I don't know when, because I don't know what day this is going up, but I definitely will get back to you. Thanks for watching. Please come and join me tomorrow. There will be something up, and I will definitely be back with you full time very, very soon. Thanks a lot. Bye for now. Have a lovely day.